everyone. Good evening. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Maxine. Hi, Brenda, Felicia, Tanisha, Christian. How are you guys feeling? Happy Sunday. Christian says she's feeling great. I love it. Yes, yes. Okay, I see the people are coming in. Let's give folks a few more minutes to get in and get comfortable. Have your pen and paper, have your energy ready. You know, I'm all about like getting hype, and I know it's Sunday and it's almost Thanksgiving, but let's just give me some time to kind of get your mojo going, okay? Yes, let your teammates know to tap in. Good, Miranda, feeling great. Hi, Tanisha, how are you? Yes, Felicia, I love it. Guys, go ahead in the chat. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and start the training, and then Coach Nally will come in at the second half, okay? And so let's see what time it is. It is 8:03. I'll start at 8:04. Go in the chat and say that you're on in all the chats that you're in. How's everybody's weekend? Somebody unmute you to tell me something good. Tell me something good that happened this weekend. Something about your business, something that was good. Let's celebrate you. Unmute yourself and tell me.
Can you
Hey
hear me, girl?
everyone, can you hear me?
I hear a couple of people. So somebody go first and I'll let somebody else go. Ashanti. Oh, let me put these glasses. Albany.
Hey, Garine. Hey, everyone. So today I just happened to reach out to someone who was interested in buying a kit 4 years ago, y'all. And usually I don't do anything like that. So I'm telling you, all of these calls, it just boosts your girl up just to do it. And Doreen, I checked on her and she bought a whole kit. She's excited for the transformation. And I'm like, if I can do this, then I can continuously do this, y'all. So thank y'all for the motivation always.
Albany, congratulations, guy. Drop some chat. Fire for her because that is amazing. Because sometimes fear holds us back, and you still made the call. You kind of got out of your own head, and she didn't just purchase a product. She got a kit. So what did you make? Like $30, $60, depending on the kit she purchased?
Um, 30 Green. Yeah.
$30. $30. Look at that, guys. I celebrate $30 because I know as someone who when you first started out, I knew how hard it was to make that first call. I was in my head bad. So I applaud you. Thank you. One more. Somebody else tell me something good.
Hey everyone, this is Anika. Can you hear me?
Yes, Danica, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you.
Good. Well, I had a great weekend. I hosted for the very first time on the TLC Freedom platform on Friday night. And Saturday morning, I attended my first vending event. And it went great. So I got all of the jitters out, and the boogeyman didn't get me. So thanks for your leadership and motivation.
Absolutely. Congratulations, because even that's scary. I had dropped it in my team chat. Hey, Coach Natalie's doing a taste and talk at 5 o'clock, jump on. And even if you didn't have somebody, I wanted them to jump on because the more that you hear the taste and talk, the more you'll be able to duplicate and do. Because I remember the first time that I had to do an opportunity call and we did it live, I was mortified. I was nervous. I was all these things. But Coach Natalie made me do it. And over time, the more you do it, it's repetition, right? The more you do it, the better you get at it. So, and the more you listen, the more you watch, you can duplicate. Everything about this business is about duplication. So, congratulations, Anika. How was the your pop-up event? Like, how was it for you?
was great. I actually did it with my sorority sisters that I hadn't connected with in a while. They were having a health fair. So it was great. And I did about 200 in sales in less than 2 hours. And I got a lot of leads and connections there. So it was great.
Ma'am, ma'am. So if I didn't follow up to ask an additional question, you would not have told us that you made $200. That is a win. Congratulations, guys. Drop some fire. Do you understand what I'm
Thank you.
saying? She made $200 and now this what I'm going to talk about is perfect because you guys sometimes we make these sales and then we don't do the next step. So congratulations on that, okay? So right now we have a couple of things going on that we're focusing on, right? We're focusing on apprentice, right? And even if you're a different rank, let's say you've already ranked up, you should still hit at least apprentice every week. So this is not just for anybody who's never hit a rank. It's for everyone, right? So apprentice, but and I want to talk about compete to retreat a little bit. But I want you to know every rank, everything about your business is not luck. It's about consistency. Consistency is really the name of the game with total life changes, with business, with your health, with your whatever. It is about consistency. It's about your daily activity. Compete to retreat wasn't about luck. Those of you who don't know what the compete to retreat was, it was the challenge that the company was doing where you had to reach certain goals for you to win an all expense paid trip with the company. Okay. It was about weekly strategy. So I want to talk to you guys about a weekly strategy to kind of get you started on momentum, right? Now my conversations with people who I'm coaching one-on-one who have different goals will look a little different. But to get your mindset on, I've got to be consistent. I want you to really imagine making $40 a day. $40 a day. $40 a day, 7 days a week is $280. That's $1,100 a month. And I'm going to ask this question. How many of you guys could use $1,100 a month? See, I'm not going to sit here and talk to you about $5,000 a week. We're not there. Some of you are, but I'm just saying, how many of you can use $1,100 a month right now? Right now, right now, right now. You don't have to go get a part-time job, like right now. All of us, we can all use extra money. So I say $40 a day because that's two products a day. Two sales from your website a day is going to yield you $1,100 a month. That's going to start putting you on track for apprentice and momentum for bigger and better. But I have to get you to the point of consistency. Consistency wins hands down. That's the possibility. So the conversation is, how do I get these two sales a day? Because sometimes I think that we give you guys pointers and some of you don't do them. It sounds good while we're in training, but you don't do them. And perfect example, Coach Natalie, I don't remember what day it was it Thursday? I don't remember which. And she showed how she made a post and she added a poll. Everybody should have done a poll. Everybody should have done the poll. Like today is the last day for coffee. Can you imagine if it's not you sipping coffee, because I mean, I know it's late, a poll of, I love coffee so much. I don't know, use ChatGPT, somebody give some ideas. Do a quick poll. So then the people who answer the poll, you can respond, say, today's your last day to get 25% off of Delgada. So here's the thing. I want you to start your morning with some type of visibility. That means you have to post something in the morning, whether it's your tea, your NutriBurst, your coffee, your control, or talk about your personal joy in the morning, every morning. Okay. So if you look at my stories, those of you that follow me on Instagram, tell me what you see in my story. Just unmute yourself.
You're always, hi, Coach Garine. You're always taking your NutriBurst like every single morning and talking
Every
about like what you're about to do for the day.
every morning, Christian. You know I've been doing that for 8 years. 8 years. Am I in the game or what?
Yes.
What else am I doing in the morning? Anybody? So I've been showing more. Those of you, thank you. I've been showing more coffee. And the thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you. I drink coffee, but I don't drink coffee like that. I don't. When I was younger, my dad, growing up in the islands, we drank cafe au lait, and I never really took on the Delgada. But when we had that sale, Delgada sale, and some people wanted the coffee, and I noticed how whenever we did an event, the first time it really, guys, I've been in this game for 8 years. The first time it really hit me was when we were doing TLC event for Lisa Nichols in California. And I was with Antonique. I think it was Antonique, and I don't remember who else. And Coach Natalie was like, we're gonna have coffee shots. And I'm like, what? And she did. She had milk, almond milk or oat milk, and the creamer. That's it. And she had little shots, and the people were loving it. I said, moving forward, when I do events, I'm also going to. So at yesterday's event, I had coffee shots, but I did it a little extra. I added whipped cream. I said, would you like whipped cream on top? They loved it. They loved it. So I had cute little cups. I already showed you the cute cups I used, right? So I sold coffee. So now if I'm going to keep selling coffee, I may not drink it every day, but most likely you're going to see me do something with coffee. This morning in my post, you saw me making a quick coffee because I'm trying to show the versatility with the Delgada. You could drink it hot. You could drink it in a to-go cup. I'm just being creative with my darn coffee. Because the more creative I get, the more people see it. What happens? Somebody's going to say, ooh, I need a sweet treat. Instead of grabbing that donut, let me go drink a Delgada coffee. It'll hit my sweet tooth and and be healthier. Do you see that? So the more I do it, so it's called, I don't know what it's called. I'm not a marketing major. I just know that when I see something, I want it. You ever been on TikTok and someone starts cooking something and it looks good? What happened? You hungry and now you want to make the recipe. I can't be the only one. Who else does that?
Nerdy nuts on TikTok.
So I'm like, if I showing what I'm doing in the morning, I remember I went to a Grant Cardone event. He said, if people aren't tired of your posts, aren't sick and tired, you're not posting enough. So you're going to see me in the morning because one thing you will not say is this girl's just doing this to make a sale. That's number one. Next thing you're going to do, I want you to send 5 to 10 good morning messages, just checking in, following up with you to see how your wellness goals are going. What is your focus for 2026? What's your focus? What's your goal for 2026? I guarantee if you even put that as a poll question in your stories, what are your goals for 2026? Every last person that talks about their health or lose weight, boom, you got a customer. Don't just look at the responses. So 5 to 10 good morning messages. Now, the people that you may know, every day I need you to identify 10 people. 10 people. Where are you going to find these 10 people? Who are the 10 people who watch your stories? Now you got to post enough so people are watching your stories. Who are the people watching your stories? Who are the people that are liking your posts? Who are the people who replied at least once in the last 30 days? Friends and family that may be complaining about their health. Guys, let me tell you something. People want, I keep saying it, people want to look good, people want to feel good, and people want to be healthy. Your old customers, past customers. Imagine sending every day 10 people, you sending them a message. Hey, hey, sis. Hey, however you talk. I'm doing a 2-day wellness a spotlight today. What's one thing you're working on? Your energy, your health, or your weight? I'm just trying to do a marketing. Y'all use ChatGPT. Send 10 people that message. I'm doing I don't know. Help me out. I'm doing a poll, and I'm trying to see what the overall message is. I'm doing a 2-day wellness spotlight today. So what is your goal? What is one thing that you're working on? Your energy, your gut health, or your weight? Depending on the answers is the product that I'm going to spotlight today. So today is Sunday. We close out on Thursday. So you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 4 days. That's 40 people. You got 40 people. 10 different people every day. And that's the product that you spotlight. It opens the door for some type of communication. Some people are watching you, but they're waiting for you to ask, and you're too scared to ask. I know. I've been there. Sampling. You must sample at least 2 samples a day. You must sample a minimum. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you right now. Can I truly be honest? This play I'm giving you is a low balling. When I was just in the business, I had to sample 10 people a day because I had big goals. And I'm not saying your goals aren't big. I had to sample 10 people a day. I was petrified. But that's how I got here because I did it. So the reason I'm saying 2 a day, because I want you to consistently to be able to do 2 without issue. When I'm like, okay, it's time for us to step our game up, I need you to sample 5, it's going to be too easy for you. If you sample twice a day, you're going to close 2 sales a day. If you sample, if you start sampling, guys, you're going to be able to close sales twice a day. That's how, because sampling equals conversion. Now, here's the thing. This is where a lot of us fail. A lot of us fail. In my to-do list is to follow up with those people from this weekend. You got to follow up on day 1. Day 1, write this down. Write this down. You must follow up day 1. Then you must follow up day 3. Then you must follow up day 7. Hey, Mona, I'm just checking in. Just checking in. How I do like a 3-day follow-up game with my customers. Do you want the 3-day follow-up, or you want the full throttle, the full bottle? Because it's game time. You told me you're trying to lose 30 pounds. So sis, we got to lock in. The way that you speak, this is how I am. Depending on the customer, that's how I am. Yesterday, I was all like this. I had everybody running to my table after my speech. It's about energy. So whatever it is, you ask them, listen, I take this very seriously. You told me you want to lose 10 pounds. Do you want me to I have a system where I follow up every 3 days. Do you want that? Or do you want the full Garine Dalce who's going to be on your neck? Which one would you prefer? And that doesn't mean every day you're full, but just let them know that, you're their coach. You're their wellness coach. So in my program, guys, it's the way that you use your words. In my program, I follow every 3 days and give you tools to continue down your journey. Matter of fact, what did you eat today? Okay, today, this is what I want you to eat. Y'all, did you know that there's a meal plan in the back office? I might have to go digging for it, but it's in there. the 15-day challenge meal plan, or Google, or child, there's so many meal plans. I'll create one. What did you eat today? You said you wanted to lose 10 pounds. Okay, guess what? We got to change your appetite. What did you eat today? You see, you're not just calling to say, did you drink your tea? You, you, did you what did you eat today? Okay, so this is what I want you to do. What you got in your refrigerator? Do you have sweet potatoes? Okay, I want you to bake some sweet potatoes, cut them up and bake some. I want you to make some ground turkey. Like you ask them, what's in your refrigerator? You ground what if imagine if somebody does that to you, are you going to stick with them? Are you going to stick with them? Thank you, Isis. That's my girl. She on top of it. Thank you. Isis dropped it. You guys are building lasting relationships with your customers. You are useful to your customers. Okay, so your follow-up game 1, 3, and 7. Write that down. 1, 3. Guys, this message for you today is about your consistency. Okay, social media. You gotta listen. You gotta post. Right now, I'm not going to tell you what I was told, but you got to post at least 3 times a day. Morning, afternoon, and night. Listen, morning, afternoon, and night. Morning, afternoon, and night. I just told you what to post in the morning. Morning, afternoon, and night. Your lifestyle. You guys, all of you have a different lifestyle. You all wake up in the morning. You all wake up in the morning. You all do something in the morning. Then afternoon, you're doing something. You could be like, Garine, I don't even have time to eat. That's a post. I've been there. Not having time to eat at work. That's a post. Put your phone up here and you typing away and you don't even have to say anything. It's just the camera's watching you type away. I don't even have time, and you could do a voiceover. I don't even have time to eat. My job is so busy, but I am so focused on my health and wellness. I do have my tea right here, but I decided to prep today so I could snack on whatever it is. So, to all of you that are busy and you can't even take lunch, I want you, plenty of people are going to relate to that. Plenty of people are going to relate to that. So, in the morning could be your wellness routine. Afternoon could be like your lifestyle, whatever your afternoon looks like. I'm at work, walking to the I don't know if I'm sure they have these in different places, but in DC you'll see a lot of people walking, going to the food truck, to get my lunch. But today I'm not getting a burger because I'm focused. I took my control today, right? Make it fun. Then at nighttime, what does nighttime look like for you? You may be, I'm so tired, but I got to do homework. Oh my God, schoolwork is so different from when I was doing it. Or I'm about to take a bath. I'm not cooking nothing. Oh, the life of being single. I love it. Make it fun. What does your night routine look like? I'm about to put my robe on and just eat some popcorn, watch this movie, and go to bed because I have to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning. That's real. Or warm up your hot cup of tea. I'm going to drink this tea before I go to bed because you know what, y'all? I did have 5 fries. Whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Post 3 times a day. That's on your page. But you got to do at least 6 stories minimum. 6 stories minimum. So this weekend, my daughter was here this weekend and she was so I went to the games. So I was posting the games. You got to post 6 to 9 times a day. It doesn't all have to be TLC. People just want to see, what are you up to? Who are you? You can be intentional about what you post. You don't have to post. If you don't want people to know you got a man, you don't have to post a man. Post everything else. Like, you see what I'm saying? You can just be intentional with what you post. So the coffee, the vitamins, your customer testimonies, sometimes people will drop things in the chat. Some of you guys drop things in the chat, I grab them and post them. I may not have made the sale, but there was a sale and the customer said they were happy with the product. So I guess what? I take it, I block off some names and I put it in my stories. You could do a poll, you can do a countdown, you could do daily wins, like the compete to retreat. You could post those banners. You may not be on there, but you showing like I'm working towards this next year. Like this lit over here. Though that type of energy. Look what my company's doing. We are lit. Boom, boom, boom. All of that in your story. Okay. Now, before you go to bed, you have to ask yourself this question. Did I post today? Did I follow up? Did I sample? I hope you're writing this down. Let me repeat, because these things you're asking yourself are the things I asked you to do. Did I post? Every night, have a little, I don't care if I got all types of notebooks, all types. I got this from an event. I don't care how small it is, how big it is, put it by your bed. Did I post? Every night you need to flip to that page. Did I post? Did I follow up? Did I sample? People coming in, hold on. Did I DM 10 to 15 people? Did I share stories that sell? If you said yes, guys, there's no way you're not doing 2 sales a day. Now, if I can get you to consistently do that, number one, you're going to hit the 250 club every week. There's a method to my madness. You're going to hit the 250 club every week. Now you'll be earning the 250 club box from the company with gifts and free products because you're doing 2 sales a day. So now if you want to roll to apprentice is about numbers. If I told you you had to do, if you can do 2 sales a day on your website, you can also do 13 sales where people send you money so we can place order, all that. But apprentice is about numbers. Once you can get to apprentice, director is going to be a breeze. Director is going to be a breeze, but I got to get you to the point where you're saying, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit to 2 sales a day. It's the same thing with compete to retreat. Every week, I want you to think like we're competing for a free trip. Every Friday starts a new competition, 2 sales a day. Think of it, your compete to retreat is your check. Your compete to retreat is a check. Because, guys, initially, I wasn't even really pushing for compete to retreat. It wasn't until Mr. LaCar was like, what are you doing? How are you a leader and you not even? And I said, I think I told my team, I said, Lord, I just got checked by the CFO. But he was right. So I had to do the work. And it goes to show you when you put your mind towards something, you get it done. When you make a decision, you make it happen. The fact that Jay and Sonia Atchison said, no, we just coming back from a trip. We already been, we not pushing for it. And everybody's like, no, you gotta go. Guess what happened? They were going until the last second. So you got to set your standard. You got to make the decision. I want you guys to say with me, I commit to 2 sales a day. I commit to posting. I commit to sampling. Somebody write this down in the chat. I commit to 2 sales a day. I commit to posting because I'm going to have you guys repeat this with me. Somebody writing it down? Do I got to write too? Lord. Okay. Hold on. It's more. Okay. I commit to 2 sales a day. I commit to posting. I commit to sampling. I commit to a follow-up, and I commit to apprentice. I commit to 2 sales a day. I commit to posting. I commit to sampling. I commit to follow up, and I commit to apprentice. You got it? Let me read. Period. Everybody unmute yourself. Let's do this. Because this, I want you to hold, I want you to put it out in the atmosphere. I want you to put yourself, hold yourself accountable. Unmute yourselves. Let's go.
Let's
I
go.
commit to 2 sales a
Commit to
day.
I
sales
commit
a
to
Commit
day.
to
2 sales
sales
a
a
I
day.
day.
commit
commit
to
Commit to
posting,
Commit to
posting.
commit to
posting.
I
posting,
commit
2
to
times a day.
sampling,
sampling.
Two
I
times a
commit
I
day.
to
commit
Commit
to
to
follow
follow
following
up.
up.
up,
commit
Okay.
to
To
following
follow
up,
up.
Commit
I commit
to
to
following
following
up.
up,
Yes, let's
Okay.
commit to
go.
I
I
commit
commit
apprentice.
to
to
two
turn
sales a
To
day.
apprentice.
I commit to posting. I commit to
Every
sampling,
day.
to
Clap it up
following
for
up,
yourselves.
and I commit to apprentice.
Exactly, guys.
let's
This is what it's
go.
all. This is what it's all about. This is what affirmations look like. This is what speaking life to yourself looks like. This is what it looks like. This is the work, y'all. This is the work. Talking to yourself, pushing yourself, d- d- dropping it in the chat, saying, I did my 2 sales today. I did my 2 follow ups today, because you posting that can inspire somebody else. You doing that will inspire somebody else. We're not on a secret mission. We are one team, one dream. So this is what, thank you for dropping it in the chat, Miranda. Thank you. Somebody drop it into my chat. Exactly. This is what it takes. Because I promise you, I keep making these promises, but you guys, consistency wins, y'all. Consistency. Taking your control every single day, drinking your tea before you go to bed, having that transformation. Guys, I'm really like trying to be even more intentional with my posts, because my daughter said, you twirled around. I said, I twirled around in that post on purpose because I needed them to see the waist. I did that on purpose. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the post that I made. I was speaking to the audience and I just did a turn. I cut it and I said, well, let me post it this way, because I need people to see. I can't keep talking about these products and they don't see. I almost said, this is what it looks like when you wear your dress without Spanx. It wasn't shade. It was about being able to wear the dress without putting Spanx on. People want to see those things. Being intentional, guys. You understand what I'm saying? Stacy laughing. I'm serious, Stacy. I want to be able to wear all my dresses with no Spanx. That's my goal. Okay? So I wanted to kind of reinforce that, because you guys, sometimes we tell ourselves, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll just do it. No, you just commit 2 sales a day. And some of you are doing more than that. And that's great. Keep at it. But I got to get you to be consistent with the small stuff, because when you're consistent with the small stuff, you're going to be blessed with more. The customer is going to keep coming back. You're going to have customers who are calling you for products. You're going to have customers that desire to work with you, because you're calling them to share. Hey, you're calling them when? How often are you calling them? Somebody unmute yourself real quick. What's your follow-up game? Let me see if you were paying attention.
1 day, 3 days, and 7 days.
So the young lady who Anika said that she got a whole bunch of people that she made $200, and plus Anika, 1, 3, and 7. 1, 3, and 7. There's no excuse. Now there's gonna be competition for retention orders. Your name should be on the board for retention, because you got customers coming back. It's nice to have new customers, but when them customers come back, like I had the lady who emailed, she texted me and said, I guess she saw my post, and she said, I'm in Ghana right now. I won't be back for until the following week, but I want some of the watermelon tea. I want 4 bags. I ordered the 4 bags for her. And she just gave me the money when she got back. She's a repeat customer. Mind you, she lived all the way on the other side of Maryland. She lives far from me. repeat customers. So now my goal is eventually to get her on the team. But hey, I don't push it because you don't want a good customer to become a horrible team member because they're not going to do the work. And now you feeling, let them be customer. Everyone's not meant to do the business. Does anyone have any questions about anything that I shared here today, this evening?
I have a question.
Yes,
Can you hear
ma'am.
me? This is Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Hey, so with the 1 and 3 and 7 day posts, after that, do you just do it weekly, bi-weekly with them, or
I would keep the same thing, especially if because when you sample or you sell something to someone, like, and they told you your goal, you know that someone's not going to lose weight in 30 pounds in 7 days. Do you see what I'm
right?
saying? I
Mm-hmm.
would still keep them on the same routine. And depending on how the relationship is going, you may do it shorter or smaller because let's say the person is in your town
Mm-hmm.
and you say, hey, I'm calling you because Saturday I'm going walking on such and such. You want to meet me at 10 o'clock? That's building relationship. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So your goal is to help them get to their goal.
And
Because
then my
because
second part
now
of that
when it's
question, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
because
Go
when
ahead,
it's
finish.
time to reorder, it won't feel weird like, oh, she's just calling because she needs me to reorder. No, you know that
Mhm.
you only gave her, let's say, she bought one bag. One bag is 2 weeks
Right.
if you're drinking it twice a day. So
Mhm.
now she has more trust in you where you can say, listen, you really need to get a month supply. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, things are too expensive. I don't even entertain those conversations because people pay for what they want. Now, when I was walking around and listening to people, oh, the product's so expensive, the product's so expensive, you're not my customer. You're not my customer.
Mhm.
You got to change your mindset. Our products are amazing, and Mercedes don't cost the same as a Toyota. Mercedes does not cost the same as a Nissan, but people buy Mercedes all the time. The
Right.
people who are meant to buy Mercedes buy Mercedes. The people who are meant to buy Altimas buy Altimas. The people meant to buy TLC are going to buy TLC, and that's what I'm going after. So I cut that noise. As soon as someone says that to me, oh yeah, maybe this isn't for you, and I move on. I'm not playing those games because you're not going to bust my bubble. Because I guarantee if I said that I got this deal, I got these 2 tickets to a private event that Beyonce is doing, and tickets are $5,000,
They'll find
I
the money.
guarantee you
They'll find the money.
they'll find that $5,000. Some of you will find that $5,000 if I say that. People do and say and pay for what they want. So when
Mm-hmm.
you start moving, as in you're selling high quality products and you move as such and you stand tall, did
I
I
have a
answer your
second
question?
part to that question.
Yes.
In the same format with the sampling, I normally follow up like I do every 2 days, and I do 3 attempts. If I don't get any responses on that one, I just move them to a weekly or a monthly thing, or just as we have different promos come up, just reach out to them.
I want to make sure I understand your question.
When it comes
You
to sampling folks,
sampling, okay?
hmm I usually
Yeah.
do the same follow up. Is I do like I'll do 3 attempts. I'll reach out the first day, of course, that first day, say that, and then 2 days later, I check on them to see if they've tried the product. If I don't get a response, I'll call them and leave a message, or if I get to speak to somebody, I'll talk to them. But sometimes it goes to 3 attempts with no response. How do we handle those? That's my other question.
That's a perfect question. It has happened to me. So the first two I always call because I want to get you on the phone. There's something
Mm-hmm.
different. There's a type of
Yeah.
connection when you actually get somebody on the phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then if I don't get them on the phone, I don't leave a voicemail. So if they don't answer, I send a text. Hey, Jacqueline, it's Garine. How are you doing? I wanted to follow up. I promised I was going to call you. I can't wait to hear how you love the
Okay.
coffee. Couple of days later, I call again at a different time. They may or may not answer. If they don't answer, I don't even send a text message. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I follow up again. If I don't get an answer, now I'm going to do maybe 2 weeks, a week, then
Okay.
2 weeks. Then I still keep you on my roster
Mm-hmm.
because you might just get a monthly call from me or a monthly
Right.
text, right? Because sometimes people are going through stuff or people just,
Right.
even
Yeah.
for me, child, I'll get,
Yeah. I don't take it personally. I just was wondering in regards to after those three attempts, how do I put them back into the, into the roster?
yeah, yeah. So that's what I would do.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
what I do now, this that I have this email system with Coach Natalie, I take everybody's email now so I could dump. So I have a whole bunch of emails to dump into my customer account.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that you're always still going to be getting some type of email from me too.
Right. Okay.
Okay. That's a good
Thank
question.
you.
You're welcome. Does anybody else have any other questions or thoughts? Are you guys, yes,
Right.
yes. I thought I heard somebody. Okay. Anybody? Out of everything that I shared tonight, because I know you guys took some amazing notes. Out of everything I shared tonight, what do you think is going to be the most difficult for you?
I'll answer that question. Just sticking to it. I just did in the chat GPT. I just did this. I'll post in the chat what I just put in there. I just asked for them to give me this breakdown so I could have this and takes out the guesswork for me.
Good for you. Good for you. Exactly. That's taking initiative. And guys, you may need to put an alarm in your phone like
Mm,
9:30 a.m. If that alarm rings, I need to post. Then you're because I said 3 a day. What am I going to post in because some of you guys, I see your posts and I'm like, you don't post. You don't do
mm,
stories, you don't post nothing. Thank you, Isis. Isis says use Google Calendar,
yeah.
right? And you can ask Chat GPT, give me some ideas. I have to post twice a day. Because Jacqueline, give me when you wake up in the morning, what do you do? What does your morning look like?
Lately, I'm just waking up barely just to be able to log into work.
Okay. Thank you for
That's
being honest.
mm-hmm.
Thank you for being honest. I've been
And
there.
that's been like that for the past, I'm going to say for the past month. Before then, I was on a better routine where I would get up in the morning, have my quiet time, have my prayer time, had time to do my posts and schedule them and everything. And then things just came up and just kind of took me to the left,
Thank you for
that
being
left,
honest.
that left, not that left, but I guess
Mhm.
both lefts.
I get it. And
Mm-hmm.
and I knew you were off.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you
Selena
were
even
off,
said,
and I didn't even
Selena,
talk to
Selena
you.
texted me too. She said, "Where you been?" Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
and that's the other thing too. If you guys notice that your team member is not, it's okay for you to we're each other's accountability partners, right? But when you do not stick to your routine, that's how the enemy comes to take you off track. I've been there when you are waking up just to make it to where you need to go. Your whole day is like this. You
Mm-hmm.
want to take control of your day. That means you got to get up, even if you got to get up 30 minutes earlier. That means you got to go to bed earlier. Put the phone down and get off TikTok. Turn off the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Make yourself go to sleep. Like these are things that we have to do so you can start controlling your day. Because I guarantee you, Jacqueline, getting back on once you told me your goal, now
Mm-hmm.
now
Mm-hmm.
you being distracted from hitting your goal. You
Mm-hmm.
got a goal to, you don't have time to just wake up just because you got a goal to hit. So Jacqueline is on my team. So I know her goal. And for real, her goal could have been hit, but you got to stay, you got to be consistent. But thank you for being honest, because it happens to us. So now
Mm-hmm.
you're like making the decision that, you know what, I've got to get up earlier. What does that look like for me? And set 2 alarms. Put the phone on the other side where you got to get up and turn off the alarm.
Walk to it. Yep. I literally took everything. I had so many alarms on my phone because I realized some of this wasn't alarms. Some of these things that could have been put on my calendar. So I took today, the earlier part of the day, and I moved those things to the calendar. And then I redid all my alarms so I could have a better look, because it was just becoming, it was like ding ding. I was like, my phone is dinging too much.
Mm.
It was getting to, yeah, it was getting to be too much. So thank you. I needed that.
Absolutely. I got you, girl. I got
Mhm.
all of you. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else? That was really good. And I'm pretty sure some of you feel the same way. But once you take accountability and let it go, now it's like, what do I do now? So that's in the past. You recognize what was going on, and now you're taking action. So I just want to compliment and congratulate all of you in advance for making this commitment to do these things for your next level. And it starts with tonight, right? Before you go to bed, ask yourself those questions. Start preparing tomorrow morning to just pull your phone out to do the post that we talked about. You have goals to accomplish, but consistency, moving, you have to ask the people that you're watching, are they being consistent? The people that you watch on social media, are they being consistent? And ask yourself, if they're not, why are you watching them? I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. So thank you for allowing me to speak with you guys. Right now, I want you guys to prepare for Coach Natalie, because she is going to drop a few gems. We won't be here that much longer, but we have to be able to be patient and allow Coach Natalie to give us some nuggets, because we're doing some big things in TLC Freedom. I'm excited about it. So I've been talking to her about what we're doing and where we're going, and I'm excited. I really, and you guys should be too. So we're preparing you for this. So Coach Natalie,
Hello,
love to
hello.
see
Listen,
it.
listen, your training was so good, Green. I'm not really gonna say too much, but I wanted to jump on here to congratulate you guys on just tapping in. Today, I had the opportunity to do a taste and talk. I'm not sure if anybody was on the taste and talk today. And taste and talk was so simple. So I still have my clothes on from the taste and talk. I was on there for like what, 20 minutes, if that 15 minutes. And one of the things I realized is that, like Garine just said, being consistent is probably the most, I would say, consistent in the right things. It's literally the most attractive thing you can do in the business. One of the things I do know is if you were on the taste and talk, it was not too much about myself. It was to the point. It was not literally too much storytelling, right? It was literally like diving in. And when I listen to the taste and talks, I get on several people's taste and talks, even in general, like others, I think we have to get back to keeping the main thing, you know? And when you keep the main thing, I think that it gives you the ability to be able to grow, evolve, and to build, right? When you keep the main thing, and you're not talking about Mars and Saturn and all the things that don't matter, you're not losing people. So I do know that when you keep the main thing, you will not distract somebody from the sale. Your goal is to give them an experience and match your product with the person. That's the goal. Your goal is to give somebody an experience so they could say yes to you. But if you do too much talking, yapping it down, then you'll talk yourself out the sale. See, to ask yourself today, right? Are you willing to show up and be the best version of yourself? And Anthony can drop the YouTube link in the chat so you guys can watch it. for the person that asked about the recording. It was to the point. It wasn't much fluff. And you have to challenge yourself to get to the point where you're sharing, you're talking, you're elevating, you're becoming, and you are becoming unstoppable and attracting sales. So everybody's challenge is to book a taste and talk. Your challenge is book a taste and talk for Thanksgiving. Taste and talk with your family. Taste and talk with your friends. You don't need a lot of people to make a shake. But you have to say to yourself in this season, when are you going to stop making excuses? And when I look at my business, I was telling Garine, like I literally, like this is my fridge. Very healthy, very clean. I already have my salmon. I'm going to make, literally making it right after this. I always did this. The healthiest version of myself, I prep food for myself. When you are planning your work and working your plan, you don't have to live in chaos. When you are planning your work and working your plan, you make time for the things that matter. And every single day that you apply the things that Coach Garine shared with you, you literally will see so many changes in your business. But that's because you believe in yourself. I have a full-time job. I work TLC part-time, but get paid full-time. You can have a job and do TLC. I do. It's about your intentionality and about your consistency. TLC pays me a higher yield than my actual traditional job. And that's because of my intentionality. So you have to challenge yourself. You have to set a goal and you have to be consistent. So congratulations on your consistency. Garine is speaking exactly the language I speak about. And if you're serious, let the world know about your taste and talk. Be intentional. Create a link. Log in, click shop. But you will not get results if you don't show up for you. And that's something that I do know is a thing. And at any given moment, you can skyrocket in this business. That's just how it works. So thank you, Garine, for letting me come on. You go ahead and close it out. We're done with before an hour. And I cannot wait to see you guys win this Black Friday because you're binary, because you're active, and because you have your taste and talk. And you're taking advantage of buying product for yourself when you see the sale. So you will be able to resell that down the line. So let's work. Bye.
Okay, guys. Thank you, Coach Natalie. Guys, you have everything you need to win this week. You have everything that you need. Okay. I want you to, you made your pledge. I want to see in the chat, I hit my goal. I did it. I did it. Got my 2 sales, did my sampling. You got this. You got this. Okay. And I want you to believe in yourself. So go to bed early tonight, get up an extra 30 minutes so you can make your quick reel or not real story. You got this. Okay. Have an amazing weekend. Has amazing evening. I believe in you. All right. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. And we back at it tomorrow. Make sure you invite to the Taste and Talk tomorrow. It'll be me and Stacy. We're both government ladies who no longer work in the government. So I don't know who's laughing, but yes.
That's me.
Okay. Invite the people. We in the 50 club. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good evening.
Good night. Thank
Good
you.
night.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Good night.